Yo, it's Joe, and welcome to a video. Today, we're going to be checking out the fourth part of episode 3 of Fantasy High. Stay tuned to the end for my thoughts, and let's see what this bad boy's about.
Just go talk to her like a person.
I don't know if I can go back into that life.
From yesterday?
No, I'm saying like that life of like she's a different
Popularity?
type of
This is a
person.
long
might be
time ago.
kidnapped right now, so I'm gonna go.
Okay,
What else
I'm
do I
coming. I'm
need?
coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Cool. Who's going out to the parking lot? 1, 2, 3. And then we have, and 4.
I-
We're going to the parking
I-
lot.
I'm like,
You two
glad
go to the
I
library. Adine and Kristen, you guys head to the library together. Arriving at the library, you open the doors, and once again, you see there's the restricted section over to one corner, and then big towering columns of books, ancient grimoires of magic, tomes of forgotten lore, and you see there's a small human librarian woman who's walking around stacking
Ms.
books.
Dimweather, that's right.
Excuse me,
She's the
are there
last
any
one I took
books
notes on.
on,
It's been a
maybe
minute.
the history of the school and also current faculty members?
The history of the school and current faculty members.
Files or anything that we might be able to read? We're just new to the school and we want to find out about it. We love this school so much.
Yeah.
The more
So
you know.
much.
You see, she says, and any other books while we're at it, or no?
Yeah, there was a big deathly tsunami on the island of Fallenel, and
No,
I just want to read about the history of that, and I'm just kind of obsessed with why bad things happen to good people.
So
Bad
Because I never
things do
really-
be
I got to
happening
meet
to good
God, and
people.
He just refused to answer that question, so I'm just gonna do a little reading on my own.
I remember that. Brennan was like, I'm out. Peace. Soon as that question came up, he said, I'm good. Or I should say, Brennan, as God said that.
Alright. Cool, okay.
And Fort was in my backpack, but I was cool about it.
Oh, and if you have anything on
Yo,
the,
that
are
was
there any
insane,
news
too.
reports on what happened to the Elven Oracle whose ship collided?
Newspaper, periodicals.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
This is a school library, but if you
You
want
don't
to
have
go
a
down to...
newspaper at the school library?
Well, we have a school newspaper, but it wouldn't have any information about shipwrecks. You're welcome to... I can write a pass for you to go to City Hall and requisition a microfiche.
Maybe
The
later.
hell is
Just the other books for
microfiche?
now.
She goes off to look for some books. You see that the librarian returns with a couple books. She says, these were the books I was able to find. This has some about the founding of the school. The Aeons of Solace, which is a tome referencing the history of the nation of Solace. I couldn't find anything about the full faculty, but the only book I could find that sort of fit that was an autobiography of Arthur Eggfort.
Oh, Mr. Eggfort,
Abracadabra,
okay.
Look at me now, my life in magic. And you see that there's a book with like a glossy Arthur
What a
Eggfort
name.
on the cover that looks like a kind of like tell-all like memoir. This is
He had to hit
from
a
the
pose on
restricted
him.
section, but not because it has dark magic. It's just pretty spicy. You see,
Oh, shit.
she hands it to you and she says, and this is a people's history of Falinel. It's basically a history of the elven continent.
What did he say?
She says, and this is a
Falinel.
people's history of Falinel. It's basically a history of the elven continent, written from the perspective of dispossessed peoples and the marginalized. So it's sort of a contrasting point of view to some of the more documented histories. It's a lot of information.
So
about
it's
kind
like
of
the news that they
grain
don't want you to.
economy. It's pretty dense. A lot of people hit that sort of first year of college.
Or news that they don't really talk
This
about.
will help in my search for deep answers.
Yes, if you really crack in there, you'll find it. Hopefully that was helpful. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs.
Back to stocking
Dimweather.
books. We'll dip out to the parking lot.
I think maybe I should hide in one of your backpacks because I'm the boss.
He's gonna pull an
and
egg
I
for
don't
it.
think this cool girl's gonna want to.
Yeah, hide in my backpack. I'm gonna go over to her with my flask.
Because that's
I'm
super
gonna- I'm
cool.
gonna
Love that
cast
idea.
friends.
Can I have in her
cast
backpack?
friends on the liquor in my flask
Um,
so that anyone who drinks from it will have friends cast on them?
That's for sure not how the spell is used, but I'm gonna
Ooh.
allow it because it's cool.
I'm
Yo,
gonna
that's
stay
big
kind of by the
brain. I'm
edge of the
telling you,
parking
man,
lot
she's such
'cause
a great
I can
player.
see I have good perception.
That's so smart.
Cool. You guys approach Penelope. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
You can get in my backpack. Get in my backpack. The ball.
16.
Fabian, don't drink from this.
Why I don't drink? I'm not gonna drink for that.
You walk up to her. She looks over at you.
Cutting class.
You see, she says, "Sorry."
Are you cutting class?
Yeah, I guess.
We are as well.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I was being rude. You want some?
Make a persuasion check if you'd be so kind.
Nice.
Gladly. That's gonna be a 20.
Is it really?
Not Nat.
Okay,
you see,
all
she
right,
goes,
all right. I thought it was Nat for a second.
Alcohol to school?
That's so cool. Wow.
Are you worried it's gonna make you seem cooler and make it more likely that you become prom queen?
You see, she looks at you and says, I'm sorry, you're a little freak, and I love it. Can I get some of that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Takes a hit of it. She says, oh my God, that is so good.
Yeah, it's peppermint schnapps.
Minty, I like that.
Yeah.
You see that she hands it back to you. She says, well, what's up? Are you guys like hanging out in the parking lot too, trying to cut class? It's like, if
Yeah.
A4's not here. Like,
So how do we know if the whole
Yeah.
friendship thing worked?
Yeah, we're actually here waiting for somebody.
wait a minute. You're that kid who like sliced it up on the field yesterday, right?
Guilty as charged.
Can I say, like, I think it's bullshit that you're not on the team. That's crazy.
You are too sweet.
Your dad is Bill Seacaster, right?
Again, guilty as charged.
Well, that's rad. I mean, I'm sure you guys are like.
just biting him from inside his back.
You see, it's like, you see, stop. See, she goes like, and this is like a freaky question because I'm like so much older than you guys, so you probably have like your own parties and stuff. But like, I have like a birthday coming up. If we
Okay,
were
so
ever
the
to have, like, a
potion definitely worked.
party and like we couldn't have it at my place for some reason, do you think your dad's place would be like an option?
Or she's just using them to get a party.
Oh my God, that doesn't apply there.
I was gonna say. I was gonna say I don't think that one
Okay,
hits
that's
the
what I
same on
said.
that
No,
one.
but I was saying, of course. But
When
yeah.
is your birthday?
Yeah, when is it?
My birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, it's May 15th.
Oh my God, me too.
So you don't have a birthday party coming up
Oh, I
right
thought.
now.
That's like
I thought they were gonna be like, just whatever she said. Oh my God, that's what my birthday is too, just to kind of like play along with.
the end of the.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were
Like,
saying you had like a
later.
birthday.
You know what? It
weekend.
doesn't matter. Of course, like my parents are always away and like traveling, so like we could totally hook something up. Like it was
Sure.
of course.
Oh, that's awesome. I'd love that.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
What do you do out here?
I'll make an insight check, both of you.
Can I make one too?
You get one at disadvantage because you're in a backpack.
Can I make a perception check?
Can I
from
poke
this?
my head
Yes,
out?
you can.
8.
I only got 5. Oh.
Nat 1. I got a 16. From far. What
Well,
did
you're
you?
far away. So you're across the parking lot. She looks. You cannot hear what they're saying, but you see a facial expression that looks like deep hurt and worry.
Should have gone over there.
You see that she says, so, I don't know, I'm waiting. My friend Sam Nightingale is being really weird, and she's hanging around with this guy, Johnny Spells.
Oh, is he the tiefling who rides the motorcycle?
Super cool.
Yeah.
Is he like old enough to be one of our dads?
The other kid said a dad thing the other day. Do you guys all have like dad stuff, or what's the
No.
deal?
No, I mean my father's
Absolutely not.
Bill Seacaster.
Sure, but like you might still have dad stuff.
I mean, if we're speaking candidly, who doesn't have dad stuff?
I don't have dad stuff.
What is he doing right?
I mean, he just like raised me and just like was very loving and attentive. I don't know, just like a solid parent.
Fire, fire.
Incorrected.
But anyway, so is Sam
Yeah, Sam
coming,
Nightingale.
Or is he...
You see, he says, it's just weird because like she didn't show up to school today. And she like always does. So I'm not super sure. Like,
So you're just kind of like playing the friend part, being like, "Are you coming?"
well,
Waiting
I
out
like
here.
shot a little message to her, Crystal, and it was like I didn't get a response back, and it's been like 10 minutes. So it's like, what's going on? Like it takes 2 seconds to send a text message.
Weird.
I was gonna say, well, is she like one of those friends that like, or one of those people I should say that respond instantly? Because me personally, 9 times out of 10, you hit me up through text or phone call. Fortunately, I'll be distracted or I don't notice it, and I ain't gonna get back to you for a while. So I'm definitely one of those that's not super responsive, but when it comes to stuff like that. There are some people who are super quick. As soon as you send a text, boom, they're right back to you. As soon as you call somebody, boom, they pick right up. And maybe they have some sort of relationship to where they're so close or whatever, where it's like, oh, it's weird that she didn't immediately respond to me because she normally does. Maybe it's one of those things.
Where does she live?
Yeah, where does she live? Also, do you know where Johnny lives?
Johnny doesn't live anywhere. He hangs out at the fucking gas station by the highway.
Oh, like often? Like if we like went there in the evening, would he be there? Or
Sam
Does he
and him
live at the gas
sort
station?
of going steady for like basically the whole summer, and he for real is like, I've never even seen him lie down. Like I don't know if he has a home or if he even sleeps or whatever. But like he like obviously like is around town a lot. He hangs out with like a group of dudes that are all like sketchy. You know
At the
what I
gas
mean?
station?
of course, yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Is that the spot where all
But,
the
like,
cool
I
people
know
hang
that,
out?
like, he has like a souped up car and like it's like a super fast car, and he has like his motorcycle and stuff. And there's like a garage over by the highway. But like it's a really seedy part of town. Like only fucking losers live over there.
Sorry, I'm wondering, like, are you saying that you're like worried? Like, do you trust Johnny, or what are you worried about with Sam?
Make another persuasion check with advantage this time.
Can I make a perception check?
Well, it's gonna be 24.
Ooh.
13 on my
It's gonna be 24.
24. You see, she looks at you and says, "Do you remember a girl named Penny Luckstone?"
Riz throws up in your backpack.
I see the
She says,
vomit
"I'm
dripping
sorry."
from your backpack.
Did your backpack just make a fucking? It stinks
Dude,
in
did your
here.
Tupperware spill?
Yeah, of course. My Tupperware.
Nice, good catch,
spilled.
good
What kind of
catch.
gross fucking lunch does your dad pack you that you fucking?
He's generally eating. It's just a lot of citrus and raw meat. So I'm gonna go clean this out. But yo, hey, hit me up if you ever need that party. All right. Actually, do you mind if I leave my backpack here? I'm gonna go grab.
The back. I would rather you stay and the backpack go.
Okay, you know what? Actually, I just shut my backpack. I like throwing.
Hey, yo.
Can I try and throw it to you?
Fucking launches it.
Just rolled it and I got
And the ball.
I got a 10.
You gotta
Goes crashing
You
down.
make an athletics check. You have to beat a 15 to get it to where.
Oh nope, 9.
Damn, I would have loved it if
so
he just would
you
have
go
launched him.
Leap for it, Gorga. I'm gonna say that you, Riz, take 6 points of damage.
Damn.
Hurled skyward and slam into a car.
So he did get he launched his ass.
I'll just grab the backpack and run.
Yo, that's crazy.
No, he looks over and says, "I think that freak loser just stole your backpack out of that car you hit."
Oh, what a fucking loser! Oh,
Get
that.
that back, you fucking freak! What's your
No,
deal? You're a
hey.
fucking creep. This kid's a fucking creep.
That's
I'll
crazy.
take care of it.
That's
And I
crazy.
pretend to throw fire at him, but it's just thaumaturgy. Am I allowed to do
Yeah,
that?
for sure.
So I'm like, I'll take care of it.
Oh, smart.
But
Yo,
it's not
bro,
actually-
she is
it's not fire.
5'head.
You see, she goes,
That's
"Jesus Christ,
crazy.
You're a fucking insane bitch," and I fucking love it.
Yes.
I just run around the corner.
Uh,
Building.
Yo,
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
you
and there's
okay?
no clothing left in
do
the
you have-
lost and found for you to change into.
Can I have like some of your shirt? I'm small.
no.
You could have like a crop top. I just started biting his shirt.
bro, come on. What are we doing? Get it together, bro.
Fabian and Fig.
Yeah.
You see that Penelope says, it's pointless. She's probably not going to show up. Like, sometimes she gets a ride here with Johnny. But, like, it's just so weird. The relationship is so fucking weird, honestly.
Yeah, especially since he's like old enough to be someone's dad.
I don't think he's old enough to be someone's. I mean, he could be someone's dad.
Okay.
But he's like honestly like very weird about that stuff. Like Sam honestly gets pissed at him because they like haven't like done it.
What?
Hey, yo.
He's like extremely weird about it.
Everything I've heard about this guy is that he fucks.
No, like straight up, he like the
I
thing
did
that
hear
like.
that he.
Yes, yes. I think it's like several
No, I
times
know
we've
that
heard
everyone
this.
hears that he fucks, but I'm telling you,
It's like, yeah.
he doesn't. That's the thing.
That's so weird.
That's the thing.
Like, Honestly, get it.
That's
you're
the
so
thing.
Young. You're just like 15.
No, I'm 16.
Oh, cool,
I was
okay.
on board.
I'm 17. But I'm turning 18, and
Totally. Right? Of course, party at my house.
that's awesome.
I'm 15, but I started partying like pretty early, so
Yeah,
I like.
fucking believe it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Penelope, I'm gonna go get my bag. But it was so good to meet you, and like,
Yeah.
you totally have my vote for prom queen.
Let's
I
totally
love
party.
it.
Yeah, let's
totally
party,
I
let's
heard
party.
a lot of people are trying to get.
Did you fucking cast a friend spell on me?
No.
Yes, you fucking did.
Yo, that shit wears off fast as hell. That's wild. But you know what's crazy is she be like, "Did you just cast that spell on me? That's badass." Like your not enthusiasm. Your I don't know. You got some courage or whatever. I bet you that's what's gonna happen.
Did cast a friend spell on me?
No.
Yes, you fucking did.
Are
That's-
you kidding me? I used up all my spells like
Yeah, it was
on
totally that
dude.
freak kid.
Friends is a fucking cantrip. Do you not go to?
I don't have friends. Like I don't have that spell.
Yeah, you're not gonna have friends when I'm done.
Oh
She
no.
turns around and
But
walks.
Penelope! Can I
Can I
choose
cast
after?
friends on her again?
Would
you
be
can go for it if you
crazy.
like. If you look at friends,
I know.
it lets people know that you've cast it at the end of it.
It wasn't me. It was that freak.
You see, she turns around. Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Ooh.
Disadvantage. Okay. I got a 10.
All right.
10. She turns around and says, "The creep did it."
Yeah. Maybe.
A 10 was enough.
I'm just
know
saying he
that
was
creep.
spying.
That's like so.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Oh god. 15.
Oh shit. Okay.
That's totally his game.
Honestly, I'm so sorry I freaked out. I'm just like in this
Wow.
phase where like, your best friend is
No,
like
of
with
course.
this fucking
I
guy
got
That's
who hangs out at the
crazy
But
how
yes,
that
you
just
should.
got saved.
I'm gonna make sure that kid dies.
Wait a minute, maybe that's not
No,
good.
Of course, yeah.
Especially
Maybe
if
that's
you
not a
die.
good thing.
It's so hard in adventure school because you want to like use hyperbole, but
No, of
fucking
course.
people are always
Can I
like,
make a
Mm.
perception check from around the corner?
I hope it's hyperbole.
I get what, a 14?
14. Yeah, you hear that.
We're gonna go. Like, will you totally hit us up if there's like
yeah,
any?
just let
like,
us know if there's a party.
Yeah,
or
we're
anything.
honestly
That's
worried about
crazy.
Sam as well. So if you could just like, let us know how if she's okay and like if you hear anything, that'd be so
Honestly,
dope.
girl, I'm just gonna say it. The thing I'm most interested in is this Johnny Spells guy and how he doesn't fuck.
Like
So
honestly,
I'm like, what's going on there?
Spread the word.
It's so
Yeah.
Spread the word.
So I
he's
definitely
got
just
like
like,
the jacket and everything, and it's like fucking
if there's a party, just invite me so I can be like, what's up with you? You don't fuck.
yeah, 100%.
Totally. See you later, Penelope.
Bye.
Baby and big later. Bye,
Bye.
kiddos.
Hey, Riz, what the fuck was that?
Gorga,
fuck
I am
was that?
so sorry.
Why'd
I
you
had
throw
to.
up in my
What did she say
goddamn
about-
back?
what did she say
No,
about Penny
fuck
Luxton?
you, dude.
What did
Don't
she say
throw
about
up in
Penny
my
Luxton?
fucking backpack
That's my
anymore.
babysitter. My babysitter's missing.
Oh my god, shut the fuck
Oh
up.
my
Okay.
He
god.
hangs out at the Akron, at the Arc.
You don't
Gas-
throw
gas
up in the
station
guy's
because he has a
backpack.
holiday
You
or
don't
something
know
like that.
anything about
It's not
Penny
cool.
because you threw up in the bag and we had to do damage
Yeah,
control.
you fucking idiots.
Speaking
Okay.
of damage control, Gorga,
I need
we
another
kind of
shirt.
totally...
A shirt tab. And then
Adine
you
and
guys-
Kristen walk out with your books at this moment.
Oh dear.
Hey, how'd it go?
Oh, I was what?
good in some ways.
I agree.
Bad in
Can I
others.
use? Can you
Can
use
I
mend?
cast mend on their clothes?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
We are already not very popular, and I just joined the AV club.
You joined the
For
AV
all
club?
intents and
I had
purposes,
to.
we socially murdered you.
We socially murdered you, and I'm really sorry.
Yeah, brother, you're done
Because
for.
now
So
we're
worth it.
I was
in
hoping it was
return.
But that's
hyperbolic.
not good for me.
I mean, you weren't gonna fucking climb very high in the
Yeah,
first
let's
place.
be
So
honest.
yeah.
All right. Gorgug and I
It's
will
fucked
play
up.
the nerds if it means we can solve the
Okay,
mystery.
play the nerd. Sure.
Okay, but
We might have to act like we're unpopular, but
Can I join
it'll
the
work in
AV
the
club? I guess.
yeah.
we
If
did
you guys
find
are
out
looking
something-
for a club, I actually run the
Oh,
Fellowship
God.
of
Oh, God.
Helioic
I found
Athletes.
some books.
I drink my own flask, and I'm like, oh shit, why did I do that?
What
I
books?
have
kind of
words on
books?
What
myself.
books did you find?
There's a book about the history of the school, and then there's Professor Egfort's autobiography, which apparently is a little spicy.
Yeah, it was
don't
in
know
the
what that
restricted
means.
section.
I bet he.
Fucked.
I bet he fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Speaking
yeah.
of people
Yeah.
who fuck, Johnny Spells doesn't fuck.
Yeah, that was actually
Johnny
crazy.
Spells doesn't
Johnny
fuck?
Spells does not fuck, supposedly.
That's all. That's what you found out. This
maybe
guy
he's
was
saying-
dragging
I mean,
out
that is
for
kind of
a
crazy.
minute.
We've heard several times that he does, but now we find out that he doesn't. That's kind of crazy.
Where is
I'm
he?
saying
Like
maybe
everybody
Maybe
thinks
he
that.
thinks that if he waits, then that night.
Oh my god. All right, I said we
Then we
Fucking-
waited so long.
Kristen,
You
your
guys wanna-
pants are
Yeah,
buttoning up the
Kristen.
weirdest
Please
way.
stop, Kristen. All right, guys, meet at Crom's Diner after school.
Okay.
Okay.
Does anybody want to just like figure out how to go over there together, or?
Yeah, I could use
I'll
a
come
ride.
with you.
Yeah, I
Oh
can
wait,
use a
I
ride as
can't be
well.
seen with you around.
Yeah, we also.
Oh wait,
Guys,
we'll
can we
just
talk
be
to
leaving
one
from-
person before we leave?
Yeah, who?
There's this dwarf who went on a little spy mission for me yesterday, much like you guys just did, and sort of a pattern of behavior
You're
for
not
me.
the boss of this group.
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah.
You don't get
Don't
on
we
a
want to know
mission
where
for
these
you.
Yeah, but you
disappearing
can't
people are?
slip into a de facto leader role, all right?
Yeah.
So
Say-
weird.
Yeah, you seem to be.
I was outvoted last time.
What-
I
And
was
you
right.
can't keep
How
it
about you
together,
go talk to
brother.
the dwarf girl and we'll go do
All right.
whatever the fuck we.
You're a
I
smart
think-
guy,
I
but
think talking to
come on.
Goldenrod worked
Was
out.
great.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
Well, you want to go to? All right.
All
I
right.
just want to find out what happened.
By
to the girls.
yourself, or
Um,
do you want to
I
bring the
said-
new AV club member?
I said anybody can come.
Okay.
I'll go.
Why don't we just see if we can find her?
Cool. You go take a look for her. You go ahead and make an investigate check.
Sure. Bad. 9.
It's okay because it's the easiest thing in the world to find. It's a DC 5 check.
Right.
You see this dwarven girl is laid up in the nurse's office. She's on a bed. She's got her like fists balled up and is drooling. One of her eyes is kind of like.
oh boy.
And you see that the school nurse is like tending to her, and that her father, this sort of like out of work, kind of shabby looking dwarf, kind of like he's got like almost like a Carhartt jacket and like big boots, is sitting next to her. The nurse comes over. You recognize the school nurse. Her name is Fatima. See, she walks over and says, "Hey, are you guys all sick? Anything from
We were
yesterday?"
just checking on our friend. Is she okay? What happened to her?
You know Ostentatia?
Yes.
You see that it takes you in. You see that Ostentatia again is covered in jewels, and you see her dad is again this like very working class looking dwarf. You see he's holding her hand. He's like, "Anything for my baby? Anything? I give you anything, sweetheart. Anything for you." You see he looks up at you guys and
Its
goes,
face.
"Riz? Riz? Want to use Riz?"
The ball, yeah.
Yeah.
My name's Ball.
You see,
What's up with Riz?
he reaches into her hand, takes out a crumpled piece of paper, and first of all, it's written in Dwarven.
Okay.
Okay.
Do not speak Dwarven. But
I have comprehend languages.
sweet.
And you can ritual cast that, so that's no sweat. In that case, I'm going to hand this to Siobhan, who's the only one who can read it.
Sweet.
There you go. You see, he says, she got knocked out. She just, last night,
At school or after school?
no, she came home, made a cup of tea, and then, went to her room, and I came in, and she'd fallen down. She was whispering and acting crazy. It's like she
It's kind of crazy that, like, I don't know if he planned for that eventuality of her or somebody, coming across that and people needing to read it. I'd assume so. And it's cool that he made that little card, and like literally the only person that would be able to know that information would be her, and that she's got to kind of, I guess translate it for everybody else. Like, I like how that whole aspect works about this. Like, it's really cool. And good on Brennan if he did plan for this eventuality. Good on him. Even if he kind of like improvised the whole thing while he was going through maybe the back and forth between Penelope, and as he was doing that, he might have written it down. But either way, awesome.
had hit her head on her desk. She'd fallen, but she wrote out a note real quick, and she said Riz a couple times.
Did somebody cast a spell on her?
You see, he says, no. You see, the nurse says, some form of poison, we think.
Oh,
This is
shit.
unusual. Very powerful poison to affect a dwarf at all.
Huh.
This says,
We should go. We should go.
yeah, let's go. Let's go somewhere else.
Let's go get flowers for ostentation.
That's fine.
That's a
Mhm.
great idea.
Great idea.
I have a flower.
Oh, let's go get more of them.
Let's go get more,
Yeah.
buddy.
we don't
Come
Can I
on.
just give her this flower
Yeah,
right
that's
now?
fine.
Yeah,
I cast
sure.
glow on the flower.
And see, the father says, "Oh, she'll love that. Thanks, kid. I appreciate that. Hey, there you go." You see, he tucks the flower in the little corner of one of her necklaces, and he pats her head, and she looks up, going,
Is
She is
gonna be
in
okay?
bad
Asked
shape.
the nurse.
"Sweetie, you want to ask me that right in front of her dad?
I didn't.
Why don't you guys go get some flowers, huh?"
All right.
Take a little hike. Yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Okay, what is
It's based off that answer. I'm gonna assume maybe not, because if she was, you'd just say, "Oh yeah, that's crazy." But we all know that this school is very unorthodox with its guardians.
You guys go get some flowers, huh?
All right.
Take a little
Yeah,
hike.
okay.
Yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Okay, what does it say?
Okay, so, I mean, I think our spelling is pretty bad. Or maybe it's just my Dwarven isn't good enough. But it says Penny, but spelled P-E-N-Y. And then Johnny, I think, but J-H-N-Y. And then Crystal. But Crystal spelled
Stop. I don't care about the spelling. What does it say?
Penny, Johnny, Crystal, palimpsest. Do you know what a palimpsest is?
Yeah, I
I
don't
know a
know.
palimpsest is a grave without a body in it.
How is it spelled?
But it's not spelt like this. P-A-L-Y-M-P-S-I-S.
P-A-L-M-Y. It couldn't be Penelope, could it?
I don't think so.
What
It
was
says
the third word again?
palimpsest. Crystal. Penny, Johnny, Crystal, palimpsest.
Was Crystal the name of the other? No.
I think crystals are
Crystals are
being
your phone.
installed.
Right.
But it also might be a name.
Yeah.
It looks
Yeah, it
like a
could
name,
be.
But all of the other spelling is so bad that I don't know.
Just gonna say, if you look at if Penny and Johnny, the
Can we see if there's any
words that are
crystals around
missing
us?
are N and O.
Yeah, you guys are being watched by Crystal
Yes.
right now.
So
Cool.
what
Let's
is
get out of the
Yeah,
school.
that's everyone's
Go.
Can we go to the
Oh,
library
shit,
and
okay.
look up what a palimpsest is? Or
Let's. I mean, we can. Let's. split it
I'll go
off.
back
I
to
mean,
the
yeah.
library with you, and then we'll meet you guys. At
You guys head back to the library. Go ahead and make an Arcana check for me.
both of us, or just her?
You can make an Arcana check as well if you'd like.
24.
Ooh, hell yeah. You race to the library, Adine. You mage hand a book off a shelf into your hand, open it up, and you find the definition of a palimpsest, which has a couple of different definitions.
That's so easy. That's okay.
First of all, it is spelled incorrectly. Looking at the script of the hand here in the library, like under better light and better conditions, you see that it is not only is the spelling wrong, the letters are shoddily written, right? So it's everything looks bad about this, right?
Oh, okay.
Shoddily written.
Okay, hold on. Let me see exactly how this is spelled. Make sure I spelled it right in my notes here. Good thing I checked. That way. So Crystal. Okay, Crystal palimpsest does not have separation with a comma. The words are written shoddily, so like it could be one of those things where letters look like other letters, but really it's supposed to be something else. Like, the H could be, the H in Johnny could possibly be like an F and then an I next to it, or, like I know that wouldn't make any sense, but you get what I'm trying to say. Where since it's shoddily written, this whole thing can be something completely different, or the misspelling of the words is intentional, or the missing letters, which we all know are N and O, those don't, or those can correlate into something, or those could, go with something else. Who knows? We'll see. But very interesting. I like the mystery of this.
Right? So it's everything looks bad about this, right?
Oh, okay.
A palimpsest, in addition to being a grave without a body, is also a sheet from old books prior to printing presses that has been scrubbed clean to re-record over. So a palimpsest can be a thing of like, here's a thing, here's a page full of script or illumination. We shear the page, like old sheepskin pages, for example, sheared clean when we want to rewrite a book or make changes or amendments or do other such things. So both in the definition of a grave and in this first definition of palimpsest, it is a thing that was full that has been wiped and made empty.
Can I
We
cast
thought-
identify on this piece of paper to see if anything?
I was gonna say maybe she's saying to use that on that piece of paper. I was literally just about to say that because there are things missing, there are things shoddily written. Maybe that could have happened. Kind of the same thing as like using like invisible ink or something like.
Cool.
Any other things pop up on it?
You have to identify, no reaction from the paper. It looks like just a scrawled piece of parchment.
Okay. And is crystal spelled like the phone?
It's spelled Cristal.
Do we
Exactly.
know whether or
Technically,
not
it's
that's-
not spelled Cristal because it's written out in Dwarven Futhark. So it's
Oh, okay.
misspelled
It's
in the
misspelled
Dwarven runes.
In Dwarven.
Hmm.
Okay. Cool.
But I don't know whether that's just because
A
she's an
name?
idiot.
And Crystal's not a name, is it, that we would know from like the missing people?
Not a
You
name of a
always
missing
could
person.
ask Penelope.
Well, we know it says Johnny, so
We-
maybe we should still follow that. Just maybe we
Yeah,
don't know
should
the
we
answer
meet
right
at
now.
the? Can we run
I'm
and
just-
meet them at the thing and talk?
I'm just gonna point out. Yeah. I think that we should leave school and talk about this.
All right, let's go.
Before I leave school, can I go talk to the sorcery teacher?
Yeah, you go. Yeah, you find Jace on their way out of the school.
Great. Hey, Jace.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
I'm Fabian.
Awesome.
I'm one of the new students.
Awesome.
Hey, could we speak candidly for a second?
Yeah.
I'm one of the students who was impacted by yesterday's events.
Yeah.
And it was just really hard for me.
Sure. Sure.
And there's part of me that just really wants to see justice served. So I was wondering if, I don't know if you ever hear anything about what's going on with regard to that investigation. I just would love to kind of, I don't know. I know that you're not supposed to tell students everything, but
Make a persuasion check for me.
15.
See, he looks at you and says,
Work? Does it work?
what you're asking for is very out of order. And guess what? Out of order is what we look for at this school, okay?
Jace, I just
Oh.
If you were
I thought
interested
that
in
wasn't
proper
gonna
channels,
work.
You wouldn't be at Eggfort, man. And the fact that you get it this early is huge.
Thank you.
That's crazy.
And I
Okay.
really appreciate. I mean, truly, just from the bottom, from a very real.
But it
place,
does teach the
just
kids
means a
to
lot
think
me
out the
that,
box
I
in
don't
a
know,
way.
It was just very hard. And yesterday was very hard.
Yeah,
And
I bet.
today, you're making it much easier.
I bet. Hey, I bet. And you know what? This world is magic. Life is magic. And I'll be real.
Great.
I see magic potential in you.
Hey,
If you ever-
Jace, talk.
Are we
so
done?
good.
Or-
Yeah, I just.
okay, we're
yeah.
done here?
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Later, dude.
Take it easy.
Hey,
You
bro.
head
Hey,
out of
listen.
there.
I'm sorry. We gotta
I'm
wrap this
gonna
up. I just
wanna
want to.
head in and wave
All right, peace.
goodbye to Porter, the barbarian that I just audited the class.
Cool.
of.
You leave, he grabs you as you're leaving and says, Phoebe, I just want to say, I know you got the guitar.
Yeah.
Come by class anytime, because, obviously,
yeah.
I'm sure check out the bard classes. Of course, you should
I
check
know.
it out.
I really should get to that.
Have you not done it yet?
No.
You might not be a bard. Maybe you're a barbarian.
I definitely, everything you were saying, I was really relating to, and so I definitely think I will be stopping in again.
You have a lot of potential, and I don't say that lightly.
Thank you.
I'm sorry I sang earlier. It just came out.
You were there too.
I've been quietly standing here for a minute.
He looks at you and
Gorgok
says,
also has total potential.
Is this a friend of yours from bard?
I was in your. I was
He was in the class.
That's
You sang. That's right.
crazy.
actually in your class.
Actually,
Yeah.
in the class, right? Well, keep at it. You got.
Potential? Were you gonna say I have potential? Was the rest of the
Come by
sentence?
sometime, Gorgug. Hey, keep at it, and I'll see you. I'll see you next time. And you see that he walks away.
Damn, bro.
I think he just.
Yeah.
I think he
Gorgug can't catch a break, man. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. All right, guys. So that was the fourth part of my reaction to episode 3. If you made it this far, please leave a like. Maybe subscribe. I'm going to give my thoughts. But I just want to say all that. Just thank you for making it this far. Anyways, here we go. We have a very interesting mystery here regarding this piece of paper And there's definitely more to this piece of paper, I feel like, or more to this message than we know. Could be the missing letters. It could be just anything whatsoever with this paper. There's a hint here. Um, I don't know who it could be. Could it be Johnny? It could be some of the friends that he knows about. It could be people from the AV club. We don't know. But I like the way that the crew is going about getting answers. They're all doing a really good job playing their part. And I'm interested to see who is behind all this. Because with the way that this school is, it could be a teacher, it could be a student. You know, as what's his name, Mr. Jace. Uh, there's different ways about going about things. Okay, and the right way isn't always the way that people choose to do things. The right way might not be the right way, and we see that there are a lot of people who bend rules, twist things around to get ahead here in this school, or they do things that are very unorthodox, like I said. So this could literally be anybody, but I'm excited to see who it is. I want to get further into this mystery because who poisons students? If it's a teacher, that's crazy, but I wouldn't be surprised, like I said. And to know like the amount to poison this dwarf because it's a dwarf, so they need to be given a bit more poison, and it still didn't obviously didn't work, didn't kill him outright. But it still goes to show that the person behind this or one of the people behind it uh ain't ain't stupid. They kind of know what they're doing. I'm interested to see who that is. But yeah, guys, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Everybody, like I said, did a great job with this. That part with the book bag was hilarious. The homie Riz needs to get it together because he's trying to be a leader and it ain't gonna work. Not with him. He can't hold it together at all. Anyways, guys, leave your thoughts down below, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Thank you for joining me this far. If you did join me this far, see you then. Peace.